up, OMG? I'm waiting on, man. What's up? What you waiting on? I just woke up. 4:45. Hi, Joe. What's up, brother? How you doing, sir? OMG and Hydro. What's happening, my man? I'm walking the dog. You go for a long walk? Uh-oh. Really? You got a bunch of storms coming your way, Hydro? All week. Oh, shit. Needles dropping everywhere. Oh, shit. I hope you do it all right. Hope you're careful out there. You get a coffee. I gotta make a coffee. I'll be right back. 1 minute. My coffee's ready. In the morning. Lots of storms all week. Natives. Holy shit. Come on, sir.
Good morning.
How are you?
Tired as fuck.
I hear you. You look tired.
I got to walk the dog, ain't I? Well, I say I got to. I'm getting old, mate. We're all getting old.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, and I had that paralysation that I'm recovering from. Doctor said, the older you get, the weaker you're gonna get.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever level you start at, yeah, you're just gonna get weaker. So he said, before you get old, yeah, try and build up your strength. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try and build up your strength, yeah, and that way, as age comes on, yeah, it's not going to impact you so much. And I took that to heart, and so even though I'm absolutely shattered, I've just taken the dog on a 2-mile walk.
Wow. It's good exercise for you. Good exercise for you.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to do it. Yeah, but that was part of getting the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the reason I wanted to get a dog was because the dog would give me the reason. The dog needs to be walked. Dog needs to be exercised. And that gave me the fucking reason that I need to get up and go out and exercise.
There you go.
Yeah? Because I ain't going to fucking do it without a good enough reason.
I hear you.
Yeah? So yeah, I've walked through the door. I put my walking stick down, hung the lead up, taken the dog belt off. Yeah, sat down, turned the computer back on. Yeah, and there you are, 9 o'clock, ready to go.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I figured I'd jump on here and say good morning before those that shall not be named come along.
Okay. Morning, Sled. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Sled. How you doing?
Oh, man.
Yeah, got some new strontium through the door the other day.
All good, Sled. All good, Sled. What's that? What's that? Photo luminous pigment powder. Okay.
Yeah.
Photo luminous. Where'd you get those?
Green and cobalt blue. Why am I talking to the camera? It's green and cobalt blue.
Cool.
Yeah. So I can finish my second walking stick.
There you go.
All right. Breakfast.
Morning, morning. Sled, how the hell you been, brother?
Oh,
Yeah. %. You cooking more breakfast?
well, I'm just starting.
Hell yeah.
Just starting. They're frozen at the moment.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, but I just stuck some sausages on.
Yeah, what you do?
Oh, oh. Yeah, morning, Sled. Morning, mate.
Morning, top of the morning to you all.
Oh, God.
What to do today? I don't know what to do. Fire's roaring.
I'll get in there. Just go out then.
Need glove. Fire's roaring, huh?
Yeah, bench is not very healthy at the moment. Oof, ah. Ah. How'd your trip to hospital go yesterday?
Not too good.
Not too good, no? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
Mm.
You're not about to die right now, though, are you?
Excuse me?
You're not about to pop your socks right now, are you?
No.
Oh. Every day is a blessing, mate. Every day is a blessing.
That's right. That's right. Dude. I'm gonna go for surgery on the 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the date we set up. Hopefully we can hold it.
Hopefully they get it all, mate.
I
You
hope
know,
so.
fingers crossed.
Well, I gotta go for chemo after that. 5 rounds of chemo.
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck me up.
There's no magic bullet.
Nope. So I'll be in the hospital for like 4 or 5 weeks
Yeah.
after the surgery. I come home, relax. And then when they start the treatment, I have to go back in the hospital.
If it's any consolation, mate, you're not the first person to go through it.
No, you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's got its successes, you know?
Yeah.
You stay positive.
I do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you know, you got your family and you got your friends here.
I found
Everybody's
2 of them
rooting for you.
They found 2 more nodules on my liver and some in my bone, my chest.
Yeah.
Right where my stern is.
Fucking life ain't fair, is it, mate?
No.
Yeah. Just ain't fair.
No. All right, Sled. Once we do the surgery, then I'll be out. I'll be in the hospital for
Yeah.
a few weeks because of chemo.
Our chemo's got a good success rate.
Yeah, killing people.
Well, you try. Well, the idea is you're trying to kill the cancer before you kill the person.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But that makes me nervous.
But no, you know, it's got a good track record, mate. Chemo. Many people. It's helped many people. Yeah, it just fucking sucks going through it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bumpy road, they said.
It is. It is. But as I say, you've got plenty of support. Yeah, there's plenty of people in the live shows that are behind you. You know.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that.
Right.
I appreciate everybody.
Yeah, if fucking wishes were real, yeah, we'd all be fucking healthy.
That's true. You're absolutely right, Andre.
Yeah.
Wishes were real, we'd be all right.
Well, chin up, mate. Soldier on, best you can.
That's it. Stay positive.
Yeah. Right. You know, chin up, soldier on.
Chin up and soldier on. Morning, Yanni.
Oh. Yeah, see? There you go. Couldn't have said it better myself there, Yanni.
Thanks, Sled. Thank you, brother. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody's prayers. Thanks.
It's reciprocal, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the love that you put out is the love that you get back?
True. Morning, Yanni. we'll see after the surgery. They're gonna remove the cancer, send it to a lab, take all the bad cells out, keep all the good cells, put them in this
Yeah.
stuff, and grow billions of other genetics, other genes,
Mm.
and put them back in there. And put all the good ones back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That takes about 5 weeks because the lab is quite busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna send it to Pennsylvania.
All right. Was it a specialist cancer clinic or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Oh. Mm.
Keep your face up. You got that right, yeah.
Oh.
I had an appointment yesterday at stuff. 2 tests, and the rest were doctors. Keep the face up high. You got that right, Yanni. I got the house. Yanni says, I got the house. That's right,
Yanni got a house, yeah? Did you say?
Yanni got the house, yep. Very proud of you.
Hey! Hey!
Good job.
Yeah. Awesome. Mind you, you're going to miss that balcony.
She's got a backyard though.
Yeah, she's going to miss that balcony in the mornings.
Yeah, still no. She doesn't know how she got it. But who cares? You got it. Is it the one with the garden? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy for you. Happy for you, Yanni.
Look, she said,
Yeah.
I think I'm OMG gonna miss this view. Oh my God, gonna miss this view. Yes, Papa, I got land now. Yeah, she got grass to mow and take care of. Hell yeah, not quite yet. Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
that's awesome. Very proud of you, Yanni.
hopefully it's what you know, it's what you want, and hopefully it makes you happy.
Hopefully the grass is greener where you go.
Yeah.
Check out your neighbors. Make sure your neighbors are cool. Sign for the apartment and get the key. Y'all heard him. That's cool.
Yeah, which way is the garden facing, Yanni? Yeah?
I got one
That's
neighbor.
important. It's important, like, as to whether it's a morning garden or an evening garden.
To find out when the sun hits it, what time.
Yeah,
She's got one neighbor.
I've got a evening garden. Yeah, the sun hits my garden better in the evening. Well, in the afternoon than in the morning.
You put your plants out there in the evening? I don't know yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Yanni. Like, you got a garden. You can grow plants outside.
That's right. She's got a garden.
You got a garden. Yeah, you could join us outdoor growers.
That's right.
Oh,
I'm gonna grow my own food now. Yeah, you go, Yanni.
you're gonna need an acre. You're gonna need at least an acre. Yeah, to grow food. I've come across this before with people where they think, I'm going to grow my own food. And yeah, I mean, you got land, you can grow. You got dirt, you can grow. But it's like, you'd be surprised how much land you actually need to grow enough food to actually feed you. Yeah?
She's by herself, though. She only needs to feed herself.
Well, I tried getting into that years ago. Okay, growing vegetables and such. I ended up giving up. To be honest, it's an awful lot of work. It's an awful lot of effort.
Yep.
Yeah, for not very much gain. Yeah. Here in the UK, vegetables are not really that expensive. Yeah, and ultimately, you can't grow enough vegetables to keep yourself in vegetables. It's more of a hobby than anything. You know what I mean? I was growing potatoes, and it was great. It was great to dig my own potatoes out of the ground and cook them and eat them.
Yeah.
Because there really is a taste difference. Yeah, cooking potatoes the day they come out of the ground. Yeah, when you buy potatoes in the shop, they've already been out of the ground at least a week. At least a week.
If
not, do you know what I mean?
I love the
word. So there is a flavour difference with vegetables that have come straight out of the ground. But again, the problem is you're never going to be able to get enough vegetables to keep yourself fed. You're still going to end up having to go to the supermarket and buy some vegetables.
It's just her.
Like,
could you sleep some, Papa? I already slept, Yanni. I just woke up a little while ago.
Yeah, I did. But like I say, it's more of a hobby than a lifestyle, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing, don't let me put you off it at all, but yeah, and it's hard bloody work as well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's hard work digging the ground over.
Yanni's a strong person. She'll do it.
Sure. I mean,
I would just
determined enough to do it, you're going to do it, ain't it? You know? If it's your dream, yeah, then you're going to do it.
That'd be cool, having a garden in your own yard, Yanni. Back. So
I honestly found it easier to stick to one vegetable that you eat a lot of, like potatoes, for instance. I gave up on onions and carrots and all that. Like, I just grew potatoes. I found it easier. I found it much easier just to concentrate on one vegetable type, and that way I could produce more of those vegetables, like, than the others. So I kind of become semi-proficient in potatoes, but I was still having to buy carrots and onions.
You can do potatoes in a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. My son does.
But definitely worth giving it a go.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely worth giving it a go. If you've got the space, if you've got the ground, if you've got the dirt, yeah, give it a go.
Damn straight. Fucking nose.
Mm. Yeah, I've come across it before, Papa. Yeah, people get a little bit of land, yeah, and they think they're going to homestead. Do you know what I mean? They think they're going to off grid. What is it they call it? Where they get a little bit of land and they think that they're going to be self-sufficient, kind of thing. Yeah, and people don't truly understand how much land is required in order to feed somebody. Like, it truly does require quite a lot of land to grow enough food to actually feed someone.
That's why they got fields and fields and fields and fields
and
fields. Different types of fruits.
But saying that doesn't mean that you can't grow some you can grow some, and that way, by growing some, reduces the amount that you have to buy. So it's not like you're going to be self-sufficient, but you are going to reduce your cost. You know, you are going to reduce the amount that you spend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
By a couple of dollars.
Well, you know, a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there. At the end of the year, it mounts up to quite a bit of money.
Fucking right, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I say, that's what I did was I just concentrated on potatoes. Potatoes being the kind of easier vegetable to grow. So I concentrated on the potatoes. So I had more potatoes, like, so I didn't have to buy so many potatoes. Yeah, but who knows? You might be onions. You might choose onions. You might become more sufficient in onions, self-efficient in onions, and then like buy potatoes, or you know, vice versa. That's the joy of being a gardener. Yeah, is discovering and learning, and you know, doing the thing. Yeah, I had immense. It was hard work, but I had some real good fun actually doing it. But again, I mean, I got old.
We all got old.
No, I got old. I got old, and it got harder. It got more and more difficult. Yeah, it got more and more difficult to push the dirt around.
Yeah.
Yeah, till it's just
I
like
want to get a greenhouse.
I'll just stick to weed. I'll
If the
just
town will let me.
I'll just
How
stick
big's
to
the
growing weed.
greenhouse? Yo, Sled, how big's the greenhouse?
Someone's got the wah-wahs.
Yeah. Wawa, they're going by OMGs.
Yeah, I hate it. So you hear the wah-wahs in the morning, and you know full well that somebody has woken up badly. Do you know?
Yeah.
Someone on my housing estate, yeah, and I fingers crossed, has woken up with an illness or something, not feeling good. Yeah, but I can't help thinking that, you know, something bad. There's plenty of people live on my estate. Yeah, and every time I hear the wah-wahs, I think some poor person has copped it.
Yep. I want to get a greenhouse, but not sure if the town will let me. How big's the greenhouse, Sled? Is there a foundation or what?
What kind of greenhouse do you want? It's very important, Sled. So,
I want the big one.
So the important thing about a greenhouse is the change in temperature. Yeah. So the temperature that is outside and the temperature that is inside, the difference is what's important. Yeah. And depending on how much difference you need against what the weather conditions are like. So, for instance, someone say in Kentucky, yeah, has different requirements of a greenhouse than someone that lives in Michigan because of the difference in weather.
Yeah.
So the person in Kentucky will only need a certain type of greenhouse, where the guy in Michigan will need a different kind of greenhouse. Yeah.
I can weather the snow.
Right. Plus you're talking about durability. Right. There's nothing lasts forever. Sorry if I don't mean to sound fucking opinionated. Yeah. No. But before I did this shed, yeah, I spent like about 2 years researching every single fucking greenhouse type. Yeah, every conceivable understanding about greenhouses. Yeah, and the conditions that are inside a greenhouse, because I knew that when I built this, I had one chance of getting it right. Yeah, if I got this wrong, right, I wasn't gonna. I more than likely would not get another chance to do it again, to try it again, kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I did an awful lot of fucking research. I learned an awful lot about greenhouses, yeah, so that I could make the right choices. And even then, there are choices that I made that I regret. Like, for instance, don't ever use polycarbonate sheets. Okay? Just don't. Right? If you plan on growing inside your greenhouse, do not use polycarbonate sheets, right? Because They look like they work, right? And the first year, they will work. The first year you've got them installed, they will work. The second year, yeah, they will not work. You will only be able to grow low light plants inside a greenhouse, yeah, in the second year. By the third year, yeah, they are so fucking dirty, yeah, and so fragile. This is the problem. They're so fragile, yeah, that trying to clean them will break them. They become so brittle after just 1 or 2 years, yeah, that it becomes impossible to actually clean the dirt off them. And so you've spent all this money on polycarbonate sheets, and it's a waste of fucking time. Yeah? Yeah, that's what I went for. I grew the first year, yeah, and the plants, my weed, I had the whole side of the shed covered in weed.
There you
know,
did.
cannabis plants. I had the whole side covered in cannabis plants, and
I remember that.
yeah, and they were very laughy as in they grew, right, but they weren't packed. They weren't solid nuggets. They were very, very airy, very soft. Yeah. And and the next year, yeah, instead of growing the whole lot, I just grew over in one corner. Okay. And that was even worse. Yeah. I got even worse. It was the plants went all foxtaily. If you've heard of foxtaily, it's where they because they're not getting enough light, yeah, they stretch. Yeah, they stretch the bud. The bud actually stretches out, like. And after that, yeah, I gave up growing inside the shed completely until I got a light. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just pointing that out, Sled. Do not make the same mistake as I did. Yeah. The polycarbonate sheets cost me quite a lot of money. Right? And it was a complete fucking waste of time. The only good thing about polycarbonate sheets is that you can see. So they're fucking useless for growing in, okay? But they're good for a skylight. Yeah, they let in enough light that I can actually do stuff and work in here, and I can see and perfectly good. Yeah. Like if you're gonna grow, yeah, go for plastic that you replace every couple of years. Yeah. Or glass. Yeah, you won't go wrong with glass. Yeah, because you could just clean it. If you're growing inside, clean it. Yeah. Polytunnels. So polytunnels sound like a great idea, but the problem with a polytunnel is that you get one little rip. There's one little rip, yeah. Just in the night, just one day, yeah. There's a little rip in the plastic, and you go to bed, like you wake up in the morning, and the wind has taken that little rip, and it's tugged and tugged and tugged, and it's taken that rip all the way along your polytunnel, and has just peeled the skin off. Yeah, I heard the story of one guy. He was growing in winter, and he had lights. Yeah, he was growing in winter in his polytunnel. Yeah, overnight the wind took it, ripped a fucking tear all the way down the length of the polytunnel. Yeah, peeled the polytunnel fucking skin off. Yeah, and all his plants were like frozen. Do you know what I mean? It just the whole fucking grove was ruined. Like, the most expensive polytunnels, like the really top notch expensive polytunnels, I found I could only get a guarantee for 5 years. Like, yeah, the best, most expensive, like bestest quality polytunnel, they would only give 5 years guarantee. Yeah, before, like, they couldn't guarantee that it wouldn't break. Like, if you're gonna do polytunnel, buy the hoops. Don't buy the skin. Just buy the hoops, and then go get a reinforced clear tarpaulin. Yeah, that's got string. It's got string embedded in it, and that way, if you get a tear, the string stops the tear from ripping all the way along. If you get what I mean.
I'm looking at my phone, listening to OMG.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm listening.
But yeah, there's a Colombian. Is it Colombian? No, Peruvian. There's a Peruvian greenhouse. Because Peru is close to the equator, yeah, a Peruvian greenhouse is a hole in the ground, yeah, covered over with plastic, yeah, because the sun passes overhead and can shine down into the hole. Like, yeah, if you've got a slope, you can dig into the slope, yeah, and have a plastic sheeting over that way. So half of your greenhouse, yeah, is dirt, and half of it is plastic sheeting. That was quite a good idea, but it requires a slope, and yeah, don't get an aluminium greenhouse. So
Aluminium.
the one thing, so apart from polycarbonate, what you got to keep in mind is, whatever size greenhouse you get, it's not going to be big enough, right? So when I designed this is 4 meters by 4 meters square, right? I decided, yeah, to make it big, like big, okay? Because I wanted to spend time in here, and I wanted to grow in here. Right? And I knew full well that if I didn't make it big, what would happen was, yeah, I would barely be able to move around in here, yeah, and I would always be moaning about, oh, I wish I made it bigger. Yeah? So be aware that you need to make it as big as possible, as big as you can. Like, within reason, obviously, of your money, as much as you can afford. But my point is, however big your greenhouse is, yeah, you will probably want it, once you've started growing, once you've started using it, yeah, you'll fill up the space really fucking fast, and then you'll be left saying, I wish it was bigger. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, but you've already bought it, you spent your money, yeah, and you probably can't afford another one. Yeah, well, I'll shut the fuck up. If, you know, people might find it boring, but
Nope.
I truly have done a fucking lot of research. Because, like,
what you have.
I haven't even gone into the air exchange. So people think it's just a matter of a fucking clear building, but you've got to consider the exchange of air. You know, how much air is coming in and how much air is going out, because you need to carry the moisture. You need to carry the moisture away, because if you don't, you're going to end up with mold.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you're going to want to orientate your greenhouse so the side of it is facing south, so that you've got the most sun coming through. But at the same time, you need to consider which direction the prevailing wind is coming from. Yeah. So you can put one end towards the wind and one end away from the wind, so that you can open one end, open the other end, and the wind can blow through. Yeah.
Good morning. Good
If
morning,
you
Uncle.
don't, you're going to end up having to spend a lot of money on electric fans, yeah, to blow the air around.
Yep.
Yeah. And my grow box next to me here, yeah, people were saying, oh, you're going to need to get fans.
Some
You're going
tools.
to need fans, you know, you push the air around, and you're going to need filters, you know, to do this, that.
Tractor filters. You don't need filters.
No, you can build it passively. Yeah. My air exchange is a passive system. It sucks cold air in at the bottom. It warms it up. The light in there warms the air up, right? So that the air rises, yeah, and it exits the top, right? As the air exits the top, it sucks more air in underneath.
How you doing?
Yeah, and therefore I get enough air exchange that I don't need to push it around with an electric fan. Nah.
Booyah.
I'm being geeky. I'm being very geeky about greenhouses. It's difficult because, like I say, I did so much fucking research.
There you go, Uncle. You're all set, Uncle. In my yard. Tools and tools. Glad you have it still. I told you. I ain't gonna make a coffee, OMG. I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right, man. There's a lot of things that people don't think about when it comes to greenhouses that are somewhat important. Hey, Tools, Uncle. Yeah, I always lived by the idea, Tools. If you don't make a mess, there's less mess to clean up. Happy puppy, aren't you, eh? You happy doggy? Ooh. Just watch out for those aluminium and glass greenhouses, mate. They look like they're good and cheap, yeah, but they're fucking weak as hell. You get a strong wind comes along and it blows it over. Yeah, I hear that about the kids. What's up, doggy? What's up, puppy? Hey, what you doing? Oh, do you want some water? Let's fill your bowl up. Yeah, stop dripping water all over the place. Mutton chops. I'm twice the size of this dog. This dog drinks twice as much water as I do. Oh. What am I eating for dinner tonight? Oh, I could have some burgers, yeah? I could do with some burgers. Chicken burgers. Oh dear. Oh, could do some mashed potato. That might be good. Hugh Edwards? Who is Hugh Edwards? I don't know who. I honestly don't know who you mean. Hugh Edwards.
Hugh Edwards.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
There you go, Uncle. All blue. Good wrench.
It's this kind of shit. This kind of shit comes from a different age, right? So you could say, some people might say that this kind of naughtiness
You know what I mean?
is on the increase. Okay, that it's becoming more and more. But I say it's always been around. It's just that people are detecting it more, right? So this kind of stuff, and I'm picking my words carefully, yeah. This kind of stuff has been going on for years throughout history, even, yeah. Different societies have different opinions on it, yeah. I won't go into the history of it or whatever, but it's more intolerable these days, yeah. So say 50 years ago, 60 years ago, it was a lot easier to cover these things up, right? Because the news, yeah, was more subjective to control, as you hear, yeah. If the BBC didn't put it on the news, chances are people wouldn't hear about it,
Boy.
yeah. So it's a lot easier to cover these things up. Nowadays, it's a lot more difficult to cover this kind of stuff up. And so, what with the internet and everything, yeah, people aren't going to allow it to get covered up, right?
That probably fucked me up.
But ultimately, my opinion is close to what everybody else's opinion is. It's intolerable. It's downright intolerable, yeah, and disgraceful, yeah.
Way before that.
I don't go as far as many people that say that this thing should be.
I go somewhere in my truck last night.
Well, this thing should be
punished. In the truck?
Yeah, with say execution or something. I think it's a mental problem that people have. Right?
He's right around the corner.
But like any mental problem, yeah, that's intolerable, people need to be kept in a situation where it is impossible for them to offend. Yeah. So, although I would say be very careful to accuse people of something like this, be very careful. Yeah. Because even an accusation can ruin someone's life if it's not true. Yeah, just the accusation alone, yeah, can ruin your life.
Who could do that?
Yeah, but
someone's here.
I think it's definitely it should be prosecuted whenever found. Like, it would be my view, yeah, that it needs to be prosecuted. These people need to have psychological help, and they need to be kept in a place where they can't possibly offend. It doesn't matter whether you're famous or not. It doesn't matter how much money you have or not. Yeah,
True.
it's a mental problem that needs to be addressed. Yeah, it's a little bit.
You can't worry
It's a
about it.
little bit like
I know.
it's a
I
little
know.
bit like heroin. Yeah, no one starts out
There's,
an addict. Yeah,
Demerol,
because that's what it is.
Darmstadt,
It's an addiction. Yeah, no one starts out as an addict, but like
Yeah,
one drug can precede another drug that precedes another drug. And so, like they say, a gateway drug. Yeah, where you start off on something minimal, and then you start using something that's more addictive, and then you end up using another drug that's more addictive, and before you know it, you
right.
end up hooked on crack.
Oh boy.
Well, it's a similar thing. We all enjoy, and I can't get away without saying the word. Yeah, we all enjoy sex,
No, I'm
okay.
thinking about it.
And
Think about it nonstop.
you know, for some people,
It's up to
being
these
married
guys
and
a
making
little bit,
children is enough. For other people, they might like to look at pictures on the internet. Yeah. Some people find that certain, you know, you get to a certain level, and that's good enough for them.
We both did.
Some people like to enjoy more exotic types, let's say.
I realize that.
Yeah. And like, whenever
you can die.
like a drug, yeah, you experience one thing,
Oh, I know.
and after a while, you become numb to that thing. Yeah, and so you need something that's a little bit more extreme, a little bit more dangerous, in order to get your engine going, you know, get your motor going. Right? Normally people stop when they get to a certain amount of exoticness, let's say. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They call it a line, right? Okay, I enjoy this much of this much of exotic stuff, right? But that's it. Some people don't have that ability to stop on that line, to be able to, morally speaking, say this is okay, but that is not okay. Yeah. Which is why we end up with rape, for instance.
3:30.
Yeah? Because men say this is okay when it's acceptable, but that is not acceptable. That is stepping over the line. Yet some people haven't got the ability to control themselves, and so these bad things happen. If you get what I mean. Yeah, we've all heard of stories of rape. Yeah, which is just men that can't fucking control themselves. Yeah, that have gone too far. Right. Well, this Jimmy Savile thing, yeah, is like the extreme case, yeah, beyond. Right. Where some people haven't been able to control themselves, and so their exoticness has been taken too far. Yeah, and this is why I say that it's a mental problem, much the same as an addictive nature. Yeah, I'm not condoning any of it. Yeah, I think anything beyond consent,
you gotta do it.
Yeah, anything beyond consent is wrong. Yeah, if it's consenting, yeah, then okay, I might not like it, but you know,
go to your
but anything that isn't consentive is wrong, and these people need to be separated from normal people.
Too.
For
I would.
their sake and the sake of normal
It'll make
people,
you feel
because
better.
if it happened to my children, yeah, like I can't say what I would do, yeah, because if I said what I would do, yeah, it would become a criminal, it'd be a criminal act. I could be prosecuted for it, yeah, for telling anybody what I would do if it were one of my kids, yeah. But still, that would be my opinion on the whole subject.
What?
I don't think it's.
No, yeah.
I think it's dangerous to go too
Yeah,
far, yeah, because it is a mental problem.
All right, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as clear and precise as I can give my opinion. Yeah, I'm very, very, very much against any form of capital punishment that involves execution. Yeah, I don't think there is any reason to execute anybody, right, for anything.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Well, for starters, right, you've always got to keep in mind, yeah, that whatever the evidence says, there is always a slim possibility that someone is innocent. Yeah. And although you might be able to convince yourself that the execution of an innocent man is the cost of punishing the worst of society.
Yeah, get rid of them. Get rid of them.
But that's only if it's not someone you care about.
When someone ripped your daughter, what would you want?
If it's somebody that you care about and you believe that they are innocent, if you know that they are innocent or you believe that they are innocent, yet the evidence suggests that they're not, yeah, then you're not going to be happy with that. Right. And there is so many stories, even since I've been alive, I've heard so many stories of injustices in the criminal system where people have been prosecuted, yeah, when it's found out later that they were innocent. Yeah. And so what I'm saying is if you execute someone, you can't bring them back alive later on.
All right, Yanni.
Yeah. Although it's not fair on someone to put them in prison for many, many, many years, even when they are innocent, but at least at some point when it's discovered that they are innocent, you can let them out of jail, yeah, and they can still have some kind of life, if you get what I mean. You know, the accident, the problem can be rectified. If you've executed somebody, it can't be rectified. Yeah, even if, you know, and this is at the cost of not executing the worst of society.
I don't want to think of them.
But on the other hand, yeah, I would say if you take the worst of society, yeah, and execute them, then you can no longer punish them. Yeah, their punishment has ended. They no longer suffer for what they've done. Yeah. Whereas if you don't execute them, exercise, that's something else. If you don't execute them, yeah, you can continue punishing them for the crime that they've done. If that makes sense. Yeah. So for those two reasons, I honestly don't think execution is viable. The only time execution is ever a viable excuse, yeah, is when society can't take care of these people, if you get what I mean. Like for instance, when you're in the middle of a war, right, and you've got someone that is a terrible fucking person, yet you haven't got the ability to prosecute, in the courts, and sentence and do all the other stuff, and well, in war, bad things happen.
Always,
Yeah.
always, brother.
So it's not right, but it's not wrong. But generally speaking, I wouldn't execute a single person.
I would.
Yeah.
Yep. I ain't afraid.
Imagine if it was your child, that had been accused of, say, murder. Yeah.
If you did it, then
Yet
go.
you knew that your child was not even near there. Was not even near there when the situation happened. Yet the evidence suggests that they did do it. Yeah. Would you be happy with, letting your child be executed like that?
If you did it, see ya.
It's not what I'm trying to say is it's not clear cut whether they did it or didn't do it,
I understand.
regardless of what the evidence says. Yeah. They say, for instance, they were
Evidence isn't
caught
always right.
in the act red-handed by a policeman. Yeah,
I
at
still
the
wouldn't
time.
trust it by a policeman.
Yeah, you might say, well, because the evidence is so strong that they did it, then yes, they should be executed. But on the other hand, maybe the policeman is just lying. Maybe
Yep.
the situation was that the murder was already done when the person turned up, to discover that someone had been murdered. And at that point, the policeman turned up and found the person there at the scene of the crime, and therefore accused him of being the one that conducted the crime. What I'm trying to get at is, even the most convincing evidence is not necessarily 100%. Yeah, like the evidence can be constructed, for instance. Yeah. Imagine a rich person, so rich that they can afford to buy people, to lie and create evidence that somebody had done a bad thing.
I know you're talking about Yanni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to explain that there were so many instances of misjustice. Yeah.
Everywhere, all around the world.
Like that, you just can't seriously convict people to death.
Lawyers are professional lawyers. I don't trust none.
Do you know, 99 people, could have done the crime and deserve to be executed.
Now
and
you
that
can tell
one
a lawyer,
person,
hey, you know you can
one
tell a
person
lawyer's
is innocent
lying.
that gets
You know,
executed.
You know you can tell a lawyer's lying. His mouth is moving.
Yeah, well, I've heard that. Yeah, that's a joke about politicians.
That's the truth.
Yeah, but do you get what I mean? For me, I would not sacrifice one innocent man, for 99 criminals.
I trust in God. That's right, Yanni. In God we trust.
Now, thankfully, I don't have to decide these things. Yeah,
Thank God.
I don't have to decide these things because it is a terrible choice to make.
What if you were a juror and you had to decide someone's life? What would you do? Would you stay on or would you leave?
Imagine how you would feel if you sentenced someone to guilty and then the judge sentenced them to death.
You know what I say?
And then 6-7 years later, yeah, new evidence came out to find out that that person was innocent, yeah, and you, the person in the jury, were the reason they died.
Oh,
I'd feel
yeah.
terrible.
Hell yeah.
I would feel absolutely terrible.
You know what I
Yeah, that I
do?
was the reason an innocent man died. An
We get
innocent
things in
person.
the mail every year, whether we should be jurors or not. I tell them I'm prejudiced, so I don't do it. I'm a prejudiced motherfucker. I don't like nobody.
Yeah. Well, I'm
I
just.
want to go to court.
Whenever you hear someone say we should string them up, yeah, we should cut their ghoulies off, string them up,
Sorry,
fucking
Yanni.
bullet to the back of the head. Yeah, these people are not thinking. They're not thinking it through fully.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just working on their emotions. Yeah, their surface thoughts. Yeah, they're not thinking
6
deeply
years
enough.
down the road, and if they find more evidence, someone did a lousy job.
We had I think it was about 5 or 6 guys. They were called the Birmingham Six. I think it was 6 guys. They were called the Birmingham Six, yeah, and they were sentenced in the 70s, yeah, for terrorism. Yeah, they were connected to a bomb that went off in Birmingham that killed an awful lot of people and did an awful lot of damage. It was a terrible thing. IRA kind of business. Yeah? And these people were sentenced, yeah, to life imprisonment. Okay. They had spent, I think, about 40 years. It was about 30, 40 years, yeah, in maximum security prison, right? When it was finally discovered, yeah, under new evidence that these people were innocent. Yeah. That they had half of their life taken away. Yeah. Because at the time people thought they were guilty. Half of their life was spent in prison. And it's not just them, it's their families as well. I'm not saying that these people were completely innocent, yeah, but they were definitely innocent of these charges, yeah, and they were released from prison, right? Terrible business, terrible business. Yeah, but again, if we'd have executed them for that crime,
it's a vicious cycle.
we would have never been able to give them back at least what they had left of their life to live. Yeah, saying sorry just isn't enough.
That's why they give them millions when they get out of jail.
Well, yeah, well, that's all you could do. It's the best you can do is say, here, we're so sorry. Here's enough money to at least have a decent enough life.
That's true, Tools. What about the people in jail still for pot? What's legal?
It's why I say, if you hear
money. That's right, Tools.
If you hear anybody saying that these people should be executed for even the worst crimes,
it's all about the money.
The most heinous crimes to society. They're dumb fucks. They're absolute dumb fucks that just don't give a fuck about thinking about things properly.
They'd rather finish the case. Didn't care what it is, as long as the case is done, they can move on to the next case.
Wow.
What you got on there, OMG? Eggs?
Sausages, but they're not really cooking much because I've been talking too much and not putting fucking wood in the fire.
Well, you better pay attention.
I know. I just feel it does get me angry.
Yeah,
when I hear people.
There's other things better in life than to talk about.
Talk about people like Jimmy Somerville. Yeah, those kind of people. Yeah, should be killed. You know, they should be killed for their crimes.
Yeah, I don't believe in sorry.
just annoys the fuck out of me. Yeah.
I get it now. The damage is done. That's right, Tools.
Yeah. It really upsets me to hear people say stuff.
Depends, Johnny. Somebody hurts one of my families, I'm going to take care of it. Not God.
Well, rant over.
If I give it.
Rant over. I'm not going to. Yeah. In any situation, you got to ask yourself, what if this person was somebody that I love? How would you want these people treated? Even if they were guilty, if they truly were guilty of a crime, yeah, but you loved that person.
That's right,
How
Yanni.
would you want that person treated?
That's right,
Yeah.
Yanni.
And you got that's how you should be treating everybody.
Everybody should be treated equal. First take him, and later forgive, and still let God. You treat people the same way you want to be treated. Simple. That's right. We are human too, Papa. That's right. We are human. Mindful and kind. What about the predators in the church? Yep. You're
Again,
right, Sled. You're right, Sled. Go after those motherfuckers.
Again, Sled. It's a terrible thing, and they need to be prosecuted.
They need to be executed.
Well, the church's method, was to keep it quiet.
No smoke.
Yeah, and you would take these people and you would put them somewhere away from children, or at least try and put them somewhere. Send them somewhere away from children and cover it up. Come on then. Come on then, doggy. Yeah, but again,
their religion.
Religion isn't a defense against bad people. Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Just because they're religious and they do bad things doesn't protect them against punishment. Shouldn't protect them against punishment.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Being rich shouldn't protect
You're
you against punishment.
Full moon. Well, you have full moon tonight?
Yeah. I don't know, but there was a time in this country, where depending on your social level, protected you against punishment for doing crime, for doing any kind of crime. So if you were royalty, if you were important, you could get away with stuff. And then we had what's called the Magna Carta, which was, it came close to revolution. The country came close to revolution, where the people in the country, so going back even further, we had serfdom, and lords and ladies and all the rest of the system of serfdom, right? And then the Black Death came along, the plague came along, killed off 2/3 of Europe, right? And then there was not enough people to actually do the work for the rich people. Yeah. And so the poor people realized that their labor was worth something. Yeah. So that then they got a choice as to where they worked, as in getting paid. Yeah, getting profit. You know, so you were some people were working for one lord, yeah, and then the lord in the next county, yeah, was like, hey, I need more people to work the land. If you guys come over and work the land for me, yeah, I will make you better off. Say, for instance, I will actually pay you some money to do that or something. You know what I mean? You'll be better off than where you are right now. And so people of the land started getting a choice as to where they
What's Uncle saying?
where they had their labor. Yeah. And that gave people the understanding that they were worth something, that their labor was worth something. And so it got to the point where the rich people in this country, yeah, tried to force people back to the way it used to be.
Yes, sir.
You know, where people were forced, yeah, by the rules of the society to work the land for nothing. And people were like, hell fucking no. Hell no, we're not going to go back to that.
Hell
and
no.
So it got to the point where it almost became a revolution in this country. Where the rich people were on one side and the poor people were on the other side. And the poor people rose up, yeah, and threatened the rich people. And the leaders were saying, this isn't about overthrowing the king, yeah, it's about overthrowing the system, right? And the rich people got so scared, yeah, and I'm going to cut a lot of the story out. I'll cut a lot of the fucking story out because it goes backwards and forwards and there's a lot of argument and things were done and shit happened. But eventually they got to the point where they signed a deal, yeah, that brought into effect people had certain rights. You know, like the American independence, yeah, like, you know, everybody's got rights under God, you know, this, that, and the other. Well, that came about from the agreement that we had, and that agreement in this country, yeah, was called Magna Carta. We've still got the bill of Magna Carta. It's very important to us British people, right? Where it was signed into being that it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor, yeah, everybody has certain rights, yeah, and rules to governing, yeah, and that the Magna Carta is the foundation of the British law system. Yeah, it's where we fundamentally get our laws from, right? And as such, we exported these to other places. So, for instance, the people of France rose up as well, yeah, and you know, and Germany, and you know, everybody started. All the peasants, yeah, all the poor people started saying, you know, we have value. We want our own rights as well. Yeah.
100%, yeah, you got that right.
Right. And that's it's not the legal system. There are other legal systems that came into being around the world. Yeah, but that is the basis of the legal system in Europe. Yeah.
100% tools. Yeah. You get that fire going?
Yeah, it's burning. But yeah, Magna Carta, very, very, very important to British people. Yeah. And it's where Americans get their legal system from. You know, it's the trickle down from Magna Carta, that gave Americans their Bill of Rights. I believe it's called, isn't it? Bill of Rights?
Yep.
Yeah, every man is equal
Hey,
under
Mark.
God. And
What,
I
Mark?
don't know it myself personally or something like that, but that stems it's why a lot of American legal system is very similar to British legal system in many respects, because it fundamentally started out from the British legal system and developed into the
Hey, Mark,
American
shit.
system.
So Quackman. What's up, Mark? How you been?
Yeah, trust me, the more you know, the better you can make decisions. Mm.
Yeah, Mark now. I'm chilling. Mark's in the house. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Hey, Metal.
The more you know, the more we don't know. That's true, tools.
Well,
True.
I think the saying goes, the more you know, the more you understand that there's more that you don't know.
I'm protected because we got good lawyers.
All right.
My kids are protected because we have good lawyers for them.
Mm.
You never know. Today's society, the girls, the boys, they never know what they want to do.
I honestly think the most important thing in our society, American, British, European, anywhere in the world, I think the most important thing is education. It truly is. Education is the most important thing, because with education, it gives people the tools to understand what's going on around them. Yeah. If you don't have, without education, you will not understand the reasons for things, and people will always convince you, what to think. Yeah. Much the same as a lot of media. Yeah. There's many people in media that will tell you what you should be thinking about any given situation, kind of thing. Yeah. Whereas if you're educated properly, if you have a good education, you can understand, you can make better choices. Well, that's why I say the more you know, the better you know.
The lizard. Somebody had
All right, yeah.
spider. Yeah.
Isn't Trump the Antichrist? That's a
No,
yeah.
baby. No. Antichrist is all what the Antichrist. And Jimmy God was his godfather.
That was a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. That was a terrible thing. How he fooled everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. For years, that guy was left around children. Yeah. Truly terrible. But as I say, be very, very careful of accusations.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
I guess you've got to believe in Christ before you can believe in Antichrist. Yeah. Again, many people are fooled by Christianity into thinking certain things. Yeah, where if you trace the documents back, the actual documents that we have written down, yeah, from early Christianity, you realise that an awful lot of Christianity is just a load of bollocks that's made up. Many people. There are many different stories about the life of Jesus. Yeah, and they're different. They're different stories. Some stories talk about the same thing happening, the same story, yet they differ. Do you know there's some stories say that Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Some stories say Jesus was born in Nazareth. Yeah? Like the whole creation, the whole flood myth. Yeah? There is 5 different stories. Yeah? Sumerian, Mesopotamian, Gilgamesh. Yeah? There's so many stories from years ago, yeah, that are all very similar, that involve flood and, you know, salvation and the rest of it. If you're only going to get your information from one source, then well, you're just going to believe what you're told.
Yanni says, "Don't trust no man. Just go with
you either lay down or you get on your own bed. You hear me?
To the Father.
You hear me? Don't fucking stretch across there. You remember last time you fell off, right?
Don't trust
Yeah.
no woman.
So either get out or lay down. No, what she does, she creeps across here. She'll creep across this table I've got here. Little cow.
He gives you everything you need. Man, a woman. That's right.
Burn your bloody ear.
That's the same, Yanni. I hear you. I trust one person. That's my wife.
Well,
she's my soulmate. That we know of, Mark.
oh. I try to respect people's beliefs. If you want to believe in a religion, then go right ahead. Right, fuck off. Go on, get off. Get off. Go on, go. You're not going to bloody ruin this again. If you wanna believe in a religion, then you go right ahead. I'm not going to poo-poo your religion. Yeah. Right. At the end of the day, right, when everything is said and done, all that everybody is ever fucking doing is trying to make themselves happy, yeah, before the end. Right. Yeah, we all want to be happy, yeah, and we all want to try and understand, yeah, why we have to die. You know, to try and give meaning to it.
Yeah, you're crazy, Mark.
Well, the pursuit of happiness. Yeah. Everything can be traced down to two things. Yeah. One, we have to come to terms with the fact that at some point we're going to die. And two, yeah, while we're here, we just want to be happy. Yeah, whatever it is you're doing, it's usually in pursuit of happiness. Yeah, whether it's living in a shed, yeah, with a dog and a cat, yeah, or, you know, shooting fucking shit up your arm. Like, we're all trying to find happiness somewhere. Yeah, unfortunately, not everybody truly can find happiness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some people find happiness in making other people unhappy. That to them makes them happy. Other people, what makes them happy is helping other people to be happy. Yeah. I mean, I help my family, yeah, because I want my family to be happy. And my family being happy makes me happy. Yeah. Like, I take the dog out for a walk. Yeah. Because I know that makes the dog happy. Making the dog happy gives me a sense of a happy feeling. that the dog is happy. Right. We're all just trying to find happiness in our own ways. Right, but religion, I'm very, what's the word? I'm very envious. I'm very envious of religious people. I wish I could be religious. Yeah, believing in a religion, yeah, would unburden me of many problems that I've got with life. Yeah, believing in an afterlife, yeah, would make me feel better about the fact that at some point I'm going to die. If I could believe in an afterlife, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Right. But that's what religion can do for you. You can unburden yourself of certain responsibilities, yeah, and worries onto the religion, because the religion says it's okay. And I don't want to take that away from anybody. Mm.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
Who?
I always analogize life, yeah, as
I'll shut the camera down.
being in the front seat of a car, driving towards a
still
brick
here.
wall.
What
Yeah,
one?
the car is us. The road is life, yeah, and the wall is death, yeah, and we're all
That one?
heading towards the wall. We all know that the wall is there at the end of the road.
Yeah,
We're all going to hit that wall eventually, but right now that wall is so far away that we don't have to think about it. Okay, we don't have to worry about the wall because the wall is just way down the road and out of sight. Yeah.
Camera's on.
But as we travel down the road, yeah, we are
Yes,
getting
it is.
closer and closer to the
Same
wall
here.
until we eventually, yeah, we start getting so close to the wall that we can't ignore it. Yeah. And we all have to come up with our own way of dealing with the inevitability of us hitting that wall. Right? Some people turn to spirituality, to religion, yeah, to come up with answers to make hitting that wall okay. Some people might say, well, once you've hit that wall, yeah, you can pass on. You can go past the wall and carry on past the wall. Some people are like, when you hit that wall, it's done. It's end.
What am I doing today?
We're all trying to deal in our own way with the inevitability, yeah, that we're all just going to hit that wall. It sucks. I think it sucks big time.
Everything sucks on G.
Yeah. Life is not fucking fair. Yeah, it gives us everything and then rips it away from underneath us.
Yep,
Right.
that's true.
But again, my belief, yeah, is believe whatever you want in order to deal with life. If it makes you happy, yeah, then go ahead. So long as you're not fucking on someone else's happiness. Don't fuck on someone else's happiness, yeah. But like, you be happy. If it makes you happy, be happy. Like, I don't want to make anybody unhappy.
Got my Fresca, Mark. I like my Fresca.
It's one of the reasons I don't like drama. I don't like drama on the internet. It's one of the reasons why I like hanging out with Papa. I like hanging out here because there is no drama.
Mom,
Yeah. And the other day, that chap called Steve turned up, yeah, and brought a whole bag of fucking drama with him, and I was out of here. Yeah, I was out of here. I'm not having that.
yeah. So well done.
I don't want to bring my happiness down. I don't want to make anybody else unhappy.
So I got to call him today.
Yeah.
About the V.
Tony forgot to ask them.
Hell yeah. Fresca, that's some good shit, brother.
Yeah. But like, I hear Yanni got a new house. She hasn't signed yet, but she's got a new house.
She's
And
got
I
a
know
new
that makes
diamond,
her
she's got a
happy.
new pad.
Yeah.
He's
And
also
me knowing that Yanni is happy makes me a little happy. Yeah. Makes me feel good. Yeah. That Yanni is happy. And it's the same with everybody else in chat. Tools, everybody. Yeah. Anytime I hear that any of you are happy, it makes me a little bit of happiness.
Oh, that's good to hear. You haven't seen that silver in years? Hell yeah. Yanni says, hell yeah.
Mm. Because that's all we ever got. Money comes and goes. People live and die. Yeah, shit keeps going. Like, you know, life just keeps on going. Like, all we ever have
You're a good man, OMG.
to be happy.
Yanni says that. You're a
Yeah.
good man.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, excuse me.
I try to be, Yanni. I try to be, but I too am not perfect.
None of us are perfect.
I mean, if you ever had a conversation with my wife, she could tell you exactly how I'm not perfect. Yeah, but I try to be the best person I can, and I expect everybody else to try and be the best people they can. And now and again, people disappoint me. Yeah, they disappoint me, but still, life goes on. Right.
Maybe not as cool as me. You go, Mark.
Well,
Maybe not as cool as me.
it's a fundamental. It's the way I am. It's the way I've chosen to be. I choose to be this person because I was a different person many years ago. Many years ago, I was a different person. Yeah, and I learned who I was. I didn't like who I was, and so I chose to be a better person. And I
You get
think
more wisdom.
it doesn't matter who you are, what kind of person you are. What really is important is that you try to be a better person. Yeah, and we fail, we make mistakes, we're human. But so long as you keep trying to be a better person,
Yeah, you do, Mark. That's for sure. How many times should I be taking this vitamin? Once a day?
sorry.
I was talking to my wife.
Ah,
Sorry. Mom, this vitamin, how many times a day do I take it? Just once? Okay.
You can't do that now. What did you
No, I
do?
just took it with every comment. I got 4 left to take. I'll take that in an hour. I took my thyroid.
I don't remember. Just don't take anything else because you took the other medicine late yesterday.
Oh, I'm not taking those.
No, I mean you took most of your medicine late. Remember?
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we hold off.
Like,
Hmm?
did you take your
I didn't take this.
yeah. Well, that's my philosophy on life.
take your potassium?
No, I didn't take that yet.
You didn't.
No.
You
Oh,
took
yeah, I
that
did.
lunch yesterday, so.
I did. I took that late last night.
Yeah, I'm supposed to take it twice a day, and then I took it once.
Mm.
That's all I've been doing. Have a good day, all. Peace, Johnny. You have a good
Yeah.
day. Good luck with the house.
Yeah. Have a great day, Yanni. I look forward to hearing more about the house.
Yep. We want to see a tour.
This is the internet. Maybe it's not a good idea that we have a tour, but
We can go
I truly
private.
hope to hear better things.
We can go private.
Yeah.
Metal Funk All Star. What up? Okay, break this bitch. That's useful. That's it. That's good. Good luck. I sure do. That's all right, though. I can get it when I get it. What the fuck are you doing?
I was trying to pick the door up, and I opened the
Green?
picked up the thing. Monday.
Hell yeah. Big pill. Hate this pill. Pill's nasty. Yeah. said, uh-oh, where home do you go? Cutting up some meat.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
Sorry about that. Just went to say good morning to the wife. What you want, doggy? Eh? What you want, doggy? Woof woof. Woof woof. Go on. Sausages are not cooked yet. Go on.
Get it. Get it. It stops moving.
She's playing with her toy. Oh, bonk. Hey, sweetie.
I stopped by.
Go on, go play.
All the women leave. Bam. What'd you do, Mark? Marcus.
You got that effect on women, have you? Yeah. What, did Tools leave?
Hell yeah. It is 6:12 in the morning. On my end. Hey, puppy, puppy, puppy. I like your toy.
I made her that. Yeah, I made her that when she first got here. And she absolutely loves that.
That's cool.
You see, I wanted to, because she's a big dog. Yeah, she's got a very hard bite. Yeah, I wanted to make sure, I wanted to do everything I could possibly do to make sure that she was not an aggressive dog.
Why?
Yeah, and some people they play with their dogs quite aggressively.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or not, but what I'm trying to get at is I didn't want to play tug of war. So when I'm playing tug of war with a dog, yeah, it's me against the dog. Which the dog is playing, yeah, but the dog is building an aggression. You know, the dog kind of like noises, yeah, as she's pulling on the rope and stuff, right? I didn't want her to have any form of aggression, yeah, because I didn't want her to be any type of aggressive to a person, to anybody, to another dog or anything, right? And so I made this thing,
Yeah.
so that she can play tug of war, not against anything. It's a passive game of tug of war. She's playing tug of war against the shed.
I know.
Yeah. Which means that at no point does she ever growl. She's never growling at anything, you know?
Really?
Yeah. And so she loves this. She loves this thing. Yeah, that bottom part from here, this comes off. This is her toy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stick it in there, Yeah, and she absolutely loves it. She pulls on it and pulls and pulls, and she has a great time on it.
Good.
Yeah, but at no point is she ever. It's never confrontational. It's never aggressive.
Once, Mark, I once played with my dog aggressively. What happened? Bit your ass.
Mm. Well, how you treat your own pet is it's down to you.
That's right.
Yeah, we just had a story here, Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah, an old man got killed by another XL bully dog.
An old man?
Yeah,
Was it his?
I don't.
Doesn't
didn't
matter,
hear.
but was it his or was it attacked by another person's dog?
I didn't hear the full story. Yeah, the story, but the gist of the story was this old guy had been killed. No, it wasn't. No, actually, come to think of it, it wasn't his dog. So
Okay.
I heard that an old man had been killed by an XL bully dog. Yeah, and that the owner had been taken into custody.
Good.
Yeah, I think it was a 30-something year old man had been taken into custody for it.
He should. It's his responsibility.
Yeah.
Now the dog's gonna suffer, get put down.
But again, it's another fucking dog attack that's ended up in someone dying.
Yeah, it could be any type of dog. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But if you want to come up with excuses as you like, it's up to you. But my point being is, yeah,
They're
I
not
don't want my
excuses, they're
dog.
facts.
I don't want my dog to be aggressive because I don't want my dog to ever be like that.
If they're going to protect, they're going to be aggressive. If they're going to protect you, that dog will be aggressive. You ain't going to stop that.
I confess, I don't know the whole story. There's obviously more to the story,
Sure.
than what I've heard. But I'm just explaining to you that there was another dog attack that's resulted in a death. Yeah, and as such, I only mention it. I mention it because I don't want my. That's why I don't want my dog learning any aggression, which is why I've got this toy hanging from that beam. That I don't want to teach my dog any form of aggression. Yeah, because it would cripple me. Yeah, if my dog had attacked someone like that. Even if the dog just attacked. Yeah?
Then you get a problem.
Right.
Morning, Yanni.
Well, I definitely don't want to teach my dog any form of aggression. And she isn't. She's not aggressive at all to any. She's not been aggressive to anything.
Can you hear me?
What's up, Yanni?
Hey, Yanni, did you do your cleaning?
Oh no, I'm sitting again.
He's sitting on a porch smoking a joint.
Yeah. I hear you there.
I got a sofa done.
You got a sofa dong?
No, so far done.
Sofa. The
Oh,
couch.
so far done, yeah.
So far done. Oh, my OMG dog bite.
That's going to be my Chinese name.
And the nads, damn.
Yeah, my Chinese name, So Far Dong.
Talking about dogs now?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. He don't
Maybe
like
I
my
can
American
take a
bully.
dog.
He don't like my dog. OMG don't like my dog.
Oh, why not?
No, Papa, don't think I don't like your dog. I think just like people don't have guns in this country, I don't think that people should have vicious dogs.
My dog's not vicious one bit.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
I'm sure he is, but I'm not
You
going to
know,
get into the fucking
OMG.
conversation about dogs.
I have 2 dogs, right? I have a German Shepherd and an American Bully. I don't trust the German Shepherd.
Right.
She's already bitten a couple people, and he's only fucking 14 months old. He's a very aggressive dog. But the American Bully, you wouldn't get a scratch out of her. She was brought up with all the kids jumping all over her, playing with her
Hmm.
constantly, you know? So she's
Yeah,
a
she protects them.
family girl.
Oh,
The Shepherd's already bit me in the ass. Not
Wow,
bad,
Papa.
just enough to rip my pants.
so the situation in America is different to the situation in the UK. Yeah, in America, you all have fucking guns. So people are the most dangerous things in America.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Hmm.
But
I
here,
agree.
if an Alsatian attacks somebody, yeah, of course, it's a dog. It's going to bite. It's going to damage. It's going to hurt. Yeah, but it's going to take time. Okay,
Yeah.
you know, an Alsatian isn't going to just rip someone's face off and kill them within, I don't know, minutes. Yeah.
I'm eating my lunch in the sun.
Well, an
Mark.
XL bully dog, yeah, is fucking dangerous when it wants to be.
Any dog can be dangerous when they want to be.
I know any dog can be dangerous. Any dog can turn, yeah,
At
and
any
attack,
time.
but
It's an animal.
the question is how much damage can be done in a short period of time.
Don't matter. Any dog can do that.
No, not any dog can do that. Yeah,
You know the French Poodle's on the 10 most dangerous dogs? French Poodle.
sure, but how long would you assume a poodle, yeah, would take to actually kill someone?
They can bite. Oh,
I
okay.
don't know about killing
Yeah.
someone, but can seriously hurt them.
It's going to take. It's not that they can't. I agree. A poodle can kill someone, yeah, but it's going to take time, and that time gives someone a chance, yeah, to stop what's about to happen from happening.
Shoot
Yeah.
them. Shoot them.
Whereas when you're talking about not just an XL bully dog, I'm talking about many different fighting breeds of dog. Yeah, it's going to take just minutes for that dog, yeah, to do enough damage to kill someone. Do you get what I mean?
I
It's
don't know
like-
about that.
It's like the difference in my country, we don't have guns so much. Yeah, although that's changing, we do have guns. But my point being is, in America, there are more guns than people. Here, there are more people than guns. But we have knives. Yeah, we do have knives. So it's not so much...
Everybody carries a knife.
It's not so much as we don't want to hurt each other in this country. We want to hurt each other as much as people in America want to hurt each other. But with a knife, it takes more time and more skill, and it's an argument in itself, obviously. But what I'm trying to get at is that it takes more time, to lethally kill someone, with a knife than it does with a gun. And that's what I'm trying to get at with different dog breeds. It's not that any dog is inherently worse than another dog. It's the fact that some dogs are more lethal than other dogs.
Some dogs have a bad name. Some people have a bad name too.
Well, and it's not the dog's fault. Don't get me wrong. I'm not blaming the dog. I'm blaming the people that put the dog in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit.
There's a lot of variations in the argument. It's not cut and dried. It's not black and white. Yeah. I always hear it's not the dog, it's how you treat the dog, how the dog's raised, which is always the most common. Yeah, but every year goes by, and every year I hear again and again stories of dogs killing people, right? And it's always
Flock of them,
and it's
not
always
just one.
these big fighting dogs that are doing it. Yeah, it's not that people aren't getting bit by dogs. People are getting bit by dogs all the time. It happens. Situations happen. But what I'm saying is when people are dying, when you hear stories of people dying, it's usually always not necessarily just XL bully dogs. There are other dogs involved, yeah, but it's usually always the fighting type dogs.
I'm sorry. I have to. I get a message. I have to call the hosting agency. Agency. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Maybe see you later on.
Okay,
Catch you later, Yanni.
have a good conversation.
Hope it goes well.
Ah, 10 poodles will eat your ass.
Yeah. Well, even today, I was walking my dog, and I came across a lady, and she had this small dog, and my dog went running over, and she started panicking, and I had to shout out to her, "Don't worry, the dog's fine. Dog won't harm. Dog, I promise you won't. My dog won't harm your little dog." And she explained to me that last week her little dog was pinned down by a pit bull. She said
Pit bulls and American bullies are different.
that her dog had been pinned down to the ground by this pit bull, and that she was scared. That she was scared now because of my dog. And once my dog had got to her dog and was showing that my dog just wanted to play, she was okay. But I totally understand how fearful she was. Yeah, because she needed to take her dog to the vet to get medical treatment because of somebody couldn't fucking control their dog. Yeah, which is why I'm not trying to pick on the XL bully dog. Yeah, but I'm just trying to explain that some breeds of dogs are dangerous. And well, no, I'll say that again. Some kinds of dogs are more dangerous than other types of dogs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, it depends on. So it truly depends on how responsible the owners are. Yeah, I saw someone walking their dog. It was a big fucking mastiff. It was a big mastiff type dog. Yeah, had a muzzle on, had a cage over its mouth. Yeah. Obviously, the person who owns the dog has experienced that this dog has been aggressive and has decided that it's better to put that on its face so that it can't bite anybody. But some people are not as responsible as others. It's a problem. It's definitely a problem because we love our dogs. I would hope I would assume and I would hope that everybody loves their dogs. Yeah? My dog pretty much is my child now. I love her to pieces. Yeah? So it's difficult fucking argument. But I say again, every year that goes by, yeah, there are people dying from these dogs.
They done yet? What up, Monty? Those goddamn sausages done? I'm hungry.
Yeah, they're pretty much done. I'm just browning them off at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just browning the skins off. Yeah, my this whole stove and bench thing, it's not well. Yeah, it's not well at all. I've got to rebuild this whole thing, and it's all meant to. I've got to clean it all out and rebuild the whole fucking thing. I've got to wait until it's. I've got to wait until we got warm enough nights. Yeah, the animals are warm enough. Like right now, we've still got low temperatures at night. Yeah, and it's going to take me, I don't know, the better part of a week to take this all apart, clean it, and put it all back together again. If you get what I mean. It's going to take me some time, and so I've got to spend some time without any heating in here, and so I can't do it just now. I have to wait until the nighttime temperatures are warm enough. Yeah, but right now I'm just keeping it going. But the problem is that I'm not getting high enough temperatures to cook properly. For instance, I can still cook, yeah, but it takes me much longer time to cook because I'm not getting to higher temperatures.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why these sausages are taking like a couple of hours to cook. Yeah, because the whole bench is not working properly. Hey Monty, been a while. How you doing?
Yes. What up, Monty? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I hope all well with you. Oh, I ate those beans, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm gonna eat these. I'm gonna eat what was meant to be breakfast as lunch. Yeah, and then I'm gonna fucking get on with some stuff today.
What's happening? What's happening, OG?
Not a fucking lot. Be honest, I've prattled on long enough.
It's all right.
Yeah. Prattled on long enough, ranting away about everything.
Always OG.
Yeah, but anybody that's listened to me this morning now knows exactly what kind of person I am. What are you up to, Pooch? Why don't you take one of your bones outside, doggy? Take it out in the garden and chew on it. You're right, sweetie. Yeah? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing there? Sweetie pie? Huh? Yeah.
I have been. Look how it's like that. The color.
That car was here?
Yeah, I'm dreaming. No car.
I feel sorry for you, man.
The brakes are bad.
What she doing?
Fucking life, eh? Don't get me started about life.
Excuse me?
Jenny Brothers.
Yeah, sorry for your troubles, mate.
Just getting my mom out of the hospital. She's on the hospital, so it's not looking good. Fuck cancer, other than that, doing good. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Monty. All my prayers to you, brother. All my prayers to you. You and your mom. Healthy recovery.
Hmm. What are you doing, puppy? Don't you touch that. Leave that alone. Eh?
Anytime, Monty, anytime. We all need it once in a while. Nice prayer. Nice prayer.
Leave that alone. That's not yours. Yeah? You be a good girl. Yeah? You be a good girl.
True.
Don't you be naughty. Eh? Yeah. You. Hmm? Yeah.
Mm. G, I gotta step off for a while.
Yeah, I'm about to leave anyway, mate.
All right, buddy, start your day.
Well, I'm about to have my breakfast, lunch now, but I'm about to have my lunch, yeah, and then I'm going to get on with the day, yeah?
Okay, sir.
It's been great chatting with you, Papa. Yeah,
Always.
people in
Always.
chat, everybody, you all have a great day.
Wonderful day.
Yeah, I'll catch you all later, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right. See you later on.
Peace. Everybody chat. Prayers to everybody. Everybody, their mom, cousins, relatives, in-laws, anybody. Whoever has cancer or is very sick, prayers to them. Have a wonderful day. Stay highly medicated. Monty, get some of that RSO for your mom. Check that RSO for your mother. It worked great. How do I get out of here?